Okay, getting back into this and going a bit off topic, but I just wanted to talk about Mother's Day 1999 and its relevance to today. Mother's Day 1999, 25 years ago, is a day for me that I will recall very, very vividly. It was a day in which the United States, during its Kosovo campaign, accidentally, or supposedly accidentally, ended up bombing the Chinese embassy in Belgrade. And I recall again on Mother's Day that we were all sitting in the Shangri-La, tons of families enjoying the day, and then all of a sudden everybody's old Nokia phones began going off with text messages from friends and contacts and whatnot about the news. And to say that the following week was tense would be a dramatic understatement. I recall friends that were stuck in Xi'an and elsewhere. There were issues up in Beijing with the American embassy, protests and the like. And what a difference 25 years can really make. You know, I'm sure in a couple of years we'll be talking about the dreaded EP-3 spy plane incident that occurred in Hainan. But I guess the point really is, with Xi Jinping currently taking a trip through Europe, that he has actually made the point to go to Serbia and to comment on what had occurred 25 years ago, a remembrance, if you will. And I thought really, when I started to see the news and had forgotten about it, that it was something to sort of benchmark or I should say bookmark, given all of the ongoing geopolitical strifes that have been arising in the last 24 months between the United States and China, and asking the question, what would happen today? Not something that I want to dwell upon, but I did think it was important to jump on, to highlight and to provide context, and really the importance of understanding the historical path, really, that the Chinese and the Americans have gone down over the course of not just the last 25 years, but really the last 40 years. And where we are today with these two nations being in very different places, with very different leadership, with very different agendas, that looking back and understanding that there was a time when both China and their leadership and their politicians, and the Americans with their leadership and politicians, were able to encounter significant issues, such as an embassy being bombed and being able to work its way through. I did have to laugh, though, because as we were discussing it here in the office earlier this morning, all of a sudden what popped around on our email chain was an interview that former President Jiang Zemin had given on 60 Minutes with Mike Wallace. And there was just this classic line where, when the issue of the bombing of the embassy came up, correspondent Wallace had, I think, genuinely suggested, or asked at least the question, you know, the CIA and the Pentagon, you know, they do make mistakes. To which Jiang Zemin outwardly laughed as he reached down and grabbed a cup of tea and sipped from it, somewhat knowingly indicating that both Bill Clinton at the time and Jiang Zemin would come to different understandings, if you will, of exactly what transpired. But it just really hit home. I know this is a topic that is off base for what I would normally do, but it really sparked something, given, A, it's been 25 years, which is shocking to me, but also a comparison between what it was in the past in terms of the relationship between these two countries and where things stand today. And just wanted to take a moment to sort of highlight that incident in today's global environment. I'll probably be back later this week with some commentary on what's going on in the industry, asset management, what have you. But for right now, I thought that this was an important point to raise and bring to everybody's attention. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.